Hello internets! I come to you today with news of a new console, but I'm sure if you're an avid gamer like myself, then you probably already know that. But anyways, last night / this morning, depending on where you live, Sony announced the predecessor to this thing, and it's going to be codenamed the NGB, or the Next Generation Portable. Now, there's no way that that's actually going to be the name of the device. They just probably haven't thought of a cool name yet. I think that they probably want the bad taste of, the Go, the PSP Go, out of their mouth, so they want to try to think of a cool name. Until they think of a new one, they're just going to call it the NGB. But I watched a live stream of it last night on Justin TV, and I followed Kotaku and IGN's live blog, so I was pretty up to the minute about what was going on. But I just want to share my opinions. I don't want to share the specs. I have a written article about it on Blistered Thumbs. You can look at that. It's got the list of all the stuff, all the specs and all the games and everything about it. So I just want to give my thoughts on what I thought of the device and the reveal of it. Basically, it was unbelievable that they were able to put a game like Uncharted on something this small. Like, it looked good. The resolution, from what I remember, is 960 by 544. Which is incredible for something that small. And it had twin thumbsticks, so it gives you a lot of options for gaming, and it has a back and front touchpad and a front and rear camera. Now, I think the possibilities for this device are like, the sky's the limit for it. There could be all sorts of augmented reality games, and with two touchpads, I mean, there's never really been a device that's had two touchpads like that, so the way you play the game could just be so different. And I know that everybody's going to be saying, oh, the Nintendo 3DS is just going to blow it out of the water. I think if Sony markets this right, though, it could be really good. Because really, if you think about it, all the Nintendo DS has going for it is that it's 3D, the 3DS. It's got the 3D with no glasses, which is cool, but personally, I don't really care about 3D. I care about having a good game and a good gaming experience. And I think developers are going to be more excited to make games for this just because of, the options that there are available. And like I mentioned in my article, they have developers like Activision and Naughty Dog and Epic Games that are already committed to making games for it, and I think they even announced a Call of Duty game. They showed Uncharted, they showed Metal Gear Solid 4, they showed Yakuza 4. I'm just really excited about it. The only thing that worries me is the price point. It's probably going to be $300. I would highly doubt it that it would get under that, and if they did, I think Sony's just going to take a huge hit. But me and the Blistered Thumb guys were talking today, and I feel like the conclusion we came to, one of the big reasons why the PSP failed, was one, identity crisis. But first, it was it was going to be like a mobile gaming thing, but also they wanted it to play music and play movies and stuff. And that didn't really work out. And then they shifted gears, and they tried to make it just a gaming device, and they didn't really have the third-party development, third-party support that that Nintendo had and that they were hoping for. I mean, they were great games, but they could have been better. So it looks like they're going to get better third-party support already, and it's not even launched. They don't even have a price point or anything for it. Although they did say that the thing is going to come out in Japan in this holiday season. No word about when it's going to be coming out in America. Hopefully, soon thereafter. But I don't know. I'm excited about it. They were also talking about how you'll be able to take your PSP games and continue them on your NGB, on the go. I think that's cool because if you think about it, I mean, I guess you could bring your PS3 to your friend's house now or whatever, but they don't have memory cards anymore. There's no such thing as memory cards. It's all stored on the hard drive. So an alternative would be to throw it on your NGP, and go to your friend's house or whatever. I don't know. I'm super excited about it. I think this thing has a lot of potential. There's no other gaming device out there like that. And I don't know. Hopefully there's some developers that just get some really crazy ideas and think of some really creative games, because it's got the potential to do so many things, and it's everything you could possibly want in a gaming device. Two thumbsticks, it's got a bunch of buttons, two touchpads, and two cameras, and it's also 6-axis, it's DualShock, and there's a bunch of other UI stuff that has to do with social interaction. But it looks like what Sony's doing is they're trying to make this like the ultimate mobile gaming entertainment device, you know, minus it being a phone, of course. So, you know, and they're also talking about having Wi-Fi and 3G connectivity on it, which will be really cool. So they'll be able to, you know, you're in a car ride or you're doing whatever, and you'll be able to play Call of Duty online, or you'll be able to play Madden online or something. I don't know, whatever online games you guys like to play, but I come to you guys. I wonder if you guys had seen this. I wanted to get your opinion on it. And if you haven't seen it, I'll link my article about it in the description. You can read all about it, and then you can come back and leave your opinions, because I really want to know what your opinions on this device are. Do you think it's going to be able to even compete with the Nintendo 3DS? Is the 3DS going to blow it out of the water? Do you think this has really high potential? Do you think it could do a lot of cool stuff? Or is it just destined to fail like the PSP Go? So, yeah, leave your comments, leave your thoughts. I would love to hear about it, and, you know, just some of the potential the new device has. In the meantime, tomorrow I'll be filming a couple, I guess they're going to be Let's Plays, but they're more of like a quick look at new titles coming out. I'm going to be looking at Jacondia, which there's a demo out for it, and I just got Lord of Arcana for the PSP, and I'm going to be looking at that too. So it's not going to be a full review, but it'll be something to, you know, get your feet wet to see if you're interested in the game. And then, of course, I'll always have the full written review on blisteredthumbs.net. So anyway, guys, I'm super excited about this device. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments and thoughts below, and I will see you guys next time on the gaming shelf.